This news update is brought to you by
One Life, One Love, One Hope.
The Barbados Government Information Service invites you to Love, Poetry and Song, Saturday, February 15th at Ilara Court at 6 p.m. Relax to the smooth lyrics of Adrian Green, DJ Simmons, Janine White and Disa, and enjoy the voices of Biggie Irie, Tony Norval, Bobo, Simon Pipe, Betty Payne, Tabitha, Larix and Nikovia, the Ladies of Honey Jam Barbados, and more. Adults bring a minimum donation of $15. Children under 12, $5, and 2 non-perishable or personal care items for the HIV Food Bank. Love, Poetry and Song, Saturday, February 15th at Ilara Court. Love safely this Valentine's and beyond.
This is the 6 p.m. Barbados Today update for Tuesday, February the 11th, 2014. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. 4 Colombians who came to Barbados last month and found themselves on the wrong side of the law will be sentenced for their crimes tomorrow. The men appeared in court today and pleaded guilty to crimes including having a stolen Visa card and driver's license for the use in connection with criminal deception and going into a number of homes with intention to steal. James Arvalo, David Botero Montes, Santiago Prad Viada, and Byron Lopez appeared in District A Magistrates Court this afternoon. Between them, they face 5 charges. Botero Montes will have to answer to one of those charges at the District D Magistrates Court on Thursday. A local High Court judge is pleading with the Frondale Stewart administration to pump more money into drug treatment and counseling in Barbados. Justice Randall Worrell says that in order for the just-launched drug treatment court to be successful, there must be properly funded facilities. Worrell was speaking at the official opening of the country's first drug treatment court at the Supreme Court complex this morning.
Although this is a pilot project where technical and tangible assistance is provided by the OS, CCAD, Canada and the United States, it is the duty of the powers that be to ensure that the components which make up the DTCT are firing on all cylinders in order to produce the collaborative effort needed for success. It cannot be business as usual, therefore, to cut annual subventions to entities such as CASA.
As we reported at noon, Chief Justice Sir Marston Gibson has announced that an integrated domestic violence court will also be set up. He explained to Barbados Today that it will allow fractured families to have a single judicial source which they can turn to help solve problems and get redress.
If you have an integrated approach to domestic violence, what ends up happening is that you don't have a battered woman who has to go to the magistrate's court to get maintenance for her children, go to the civil court in the high court to get a divorce, and go to criminal court to pursue criminal justice in a situation where she's been the subject of a criminal offense. You can have one judge doing everything.
A warning today that high unemployment rate in Barbados could undermine the social and economic stability of the country. It's coming from President of the Caribbean Development Bank, Dr. Warren Smith, who's particularly worried about youth unemployment, saying it's up as much as 45% in some regional states. And he's telling policymakers to bring the situation under control or face the consequences.
The point is that whether it's 35 or 45, it's extremely high. And the significance of that number is that it represents real risk to social and economic stability, because within that number are that element that is referred to as youth at risk. And the youth at risk means that everybody else is at risk.
Dr. Smith was speaking at the CDB's annual press conference, where it was revealed that growth in Barbados declined in contrast to most regional economies. Director of Economics, Dr. Justin Ram, also disclosed that Barbados and St. Lucia had the most notable increases in debt last year. Another serious accident in Barbados. Schoolboy Shea Barker and Adam Corbin were injured when 3 vehicles were involved in a collision in Groves, St. George around 10 minutes to 8 this morning. 14-year-old Barker was a passenger in the car driven by his 20-year-old sister Shanice Barker of St. Anne's Village in St. Joseph. He received injuries to his head and left arm. Corbin of Blowers St. James was the driver of the panel van, and he also sustained injuries to his head as well as to his right leg. The driver of the SUV, Philip Tempero of Bottles St. George, was not injured.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Raj Paul.
And I'm Miss Paul.
Look out for our love story and the story of others.
In Barbados, today's Share the Love promotion.
Share the Love promotion. It's going to be running from February 5th to February 14th.
You can check it out on barbadostoday.bb. And remember,
love is how we evolve.
To record a video, send a poem, photo, or a greeting, call 417-1000 or email us at love@barbadostoday.bb.
In regional news, a Syrian national has become the first person to get an Antigua and Barbuda passport under the Twin Island Nations Citizenship by Investment Program. George Georges and his family of 4 now have their naturalization certificates and Antigua and Barbuda passports. Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer says Georges, who operates out of Dubai, will be working closely with the government to transform the country's tourism product and get more airlift out of the Arab nation. Internationally now, the governor of the U.S. state of Washington has suspended the death penalty. Jay Inslee says the use of capital punishment was inconsistent and unequal. The Democrat said he came to the decision after months of review, meetings with family members of victims, prosecutors, and law enforcement. What this means is that if a death penalty case comes before him for action, he will issue a reprieve. That's the 6 p.m. update. Join us again at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Sun power.